Hello, and welcome back to Crimson's Outpost. So, I did a little bit more work on the zombie spawner, and I figured out that unlike normal spawners, for some reason when you move a spawner, or maybe it's just something in this world, but the spawn range on them is much, much smaller. Normally, it's like 16 blocks. For this one, it seems to be like 8. So what I had to do is I cut the room down quite a bit, and I also built this little viewing hole where if I stand in it, the spawner will turn on, and it will eventually spawn zombies. Of course, come on. Yeah, this little area is built out of that clear glass before, because it has the really nice, connected textures. And oh, there's a zombie. Goes down the conveyor belt. Eventually. Yes, you know you're going to your doom. And then the tool tablet chops him up into pieces. The obsidian pipe sucks him down, or sets all the stuff down there, up and around and into this chest. Now, I've been doing a lot of work, and as you can see, there's a lot of crap in here. I have to figure out if there's a way to strip the enchantments off items. Maybe turn them back into experience. That would be nice. I also lucked out and finally got some carrots. Hadn't gotten any of them yet. The other thing that's interesting about this, as you'll see, this is my normal bright sword. But I also have a bright sword here, and a bright sword here, and a bright sword here. For some reason, I believe the way it works is some of the special zombies have this ability called like sticky or steel, which when you normally, when you whack them, will take your weapon and they'll either use it or they'll drop it on the ground. For some reason, when it's in this tablet, it doesn't like to actually take it out of the tablet. So what it seems to be doing is making a copy of it. And then it gets dropped onto the ground, and the obsidian pipe picks it up, and it goes around into the chest. So I was standing over in the corner, watching zombies die, and then when I checked the chest, after, a couple times of doing this, I had 4 bright swords. Kind of interesting. So, the other thing I've also been doing is I made a couple new items. I made Boots of the Traveler and Goliath leggings. Boots of the Traveler lets you move really fast. You can run up 1 block of height without jumping, and it gives you a pretty high jump boost. They're also made of thaumium magic stuff, so they can be enchanted with repair. Haven't gotten repair yet. I've got haste, which increases my movement speed. Pretty crazy. Goliath leggings, what they do is they reduce the damage of everything you take by 1 heart. And they also, if something would kill you, in 1 hit, it'll like drop you down to 2.5 hearts, something like that. Also, in theory, they can be enchanted with repair. Haven't lucked out yet. And my chest plate, I keep getting crappy enchantments on it. What I've been doing a lot in the last day or so is standing here, getting a lot of experience, using the spell cloth to remove the enchantment, re-enchant it, hope I get repair. Haven't had luck yet. As you can see, don't even have repair on my goggles yet. So, bad luck. Keep trying. So, what my plan today, since you've now seen that, there's an Enderman on the house. Oh, yes. As you can see, this is what the boots let me do. Run really fast and jump pretty decent. I did about a 3-block jump. So it's much more convenient now than having to run through my fences. But what I think today's plan is we're going to finally start using the chestnuts. Something else I did during the meantime also is I created some redstone energy cells, as you can see, connected them up to the peat engines, and I ran the system for a bit. You're basically using all the peat I had, and I charged the system up. So now what we need to do is start the farm up, get the chestnuts out, or pumping, and then eventually get them out and use them. So knock this energy cell down, throw it on the ground there, and it should, yep, and there it goes. It's now harvesting chestnuts. And the water slowly fills back up. So don't know if this is enough to keep up with it. Let me just check it. Yeah, okay, so it will keep up. It's just processing. So now we're getting bunches of chestnuts. So what we need to do is pump them out. Handy dandy wooden transport pipe. I think we're going to probably come out this way. And we'll put an engine up on top here. And then what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to pump them to, say, like here. Actually, I'm not even going to do that. Right there. It's our wonderful deep storage unit, which we used in the last series. Oh, nope, don't store cobblestone pipes. And then I've got a lever. Flip the switch, and it should... Yep, chestnuts come out into the deep storage unit. Excellent. So now what I need to do is start powering, or start getting the squeezers squeezing. So we're going to put squeezer here, squeezer here. Whack this power cell off. And store that, say, here. The layout of this may change eventually. I'm just kind of messing with it for now. Torches. And did I... Oh, I forgot to bring my redstone energy conduits. Well, that's alright. I'll do that in a bit. So now what I'm going to do is pump the seeds into the squeezers. So put that there. Wooden transport pipe out. Cobble transport pipes back, or into the squeezers. And then I'm also going to make an overflow system that hopefully will work. Like I said, I may have to do a little bit of finagling. Actually, how do I do this? Yeah, if we do it like that. Yeah, anyway, I'll worry about the overflow system in a bit. So we got that. Oop. Not there. So you can now do that, and it should start pumping the chestnuts out. Yep. Okay. And then I'm going to run back up, grab my redstone energy conduit so I can get those powered. Energy conduits, there we go. Okay, now that should be powering. Yep. You see it's slowly squeezing stuff. It does take a little bit of time. Let me make sure this is actually... Yep, okay, power's actually coming out. And we now have seed oil. Excellent. So now we need somewhere to put this seed oil. I think what I'm going to do is, in the previous series, you saw the Buildcraft tanks, which is just, square glass, and they can hold 8 buckets. And then there's also the little portable tank over here, which you can... I made one of these because I need some lava. You can shift-click it with a wrench, pick it up. Hey, look. Carry it around. Got liquid in it. Great. I need a much better storage system if I'm going to be producing all this squeeze oil. I found this thing called Tank. Just called Tank. What it is, it's 4 blocks of obsidian in the corners and glass panes. tank. Yep, tank. And this will give you 2 of them. And this acts as basically a free-form tank. There's no specific shape that you have to have them. They can... Must be a bit of lag. Yeah, apparently... apparently my world is lagging a bit. Interesting. It's definitely not the zombie spawner because that doesn't do anything when no one's nearby. Oh, sand. Alright. And I have some of our good friends, the Liquiduct. So that I can get this to go outside, hopefully. Yep, and then Liquiduct. Okay, let's go outside. Let's check the... Okay, so that's still squeezing away. Let's go and check where that went to. Oh, went to right here. Boots of the Traveler. Kind of nice to jump right over it. So, what we're going to do is basically take these tanks and just slap them down. Now, like I said, you can do this in any shape you want. So, I'm just going to do that for the moment. And it will balance the liquids out so that it looks full everywhere. Yeah, only problem with the Boots of Traveler, sometimes for precision work, they are kind of annoying. So, yep, liquid's flowing out. Continuing to squeeze. That's still pumping stuff out. What I am going to do, since the forestry machines kind of work weird with constant power, I'm going to put a switch nearby so that I can just shut the whole system down if I need to. Yeah, so now when it gets seed oil, it should pump out. Yep. Now if we go outside and look at our tank, it's full of seed oil. Well, not full, but there's a bunch of seed oil in it. So let's just, because it's funny, build a little weird shape. Yeah, so eventually when this gets enough seed oil, it will just fill the whole thing up, no matter which shape you put it in. We'll just put one more block there. So, yeah, you can make all sorts of weird shapes, and you can put any liquid in this. I'm using seed oil at the moment, but you can fill them with water, you can fill them with lava, any liquid that you can pump out. You might even be able to fill it with the molten metal from the smeltery. I haven't quite played around with that enough yet to figure out exactly how that liquid works. I should probably get inside my fences. So the chestnuts are being harvested, as you can see, slowly, and they'll regrow back. Usually, as long as you have enough power running, it will keep the whole system going. How's the... Nope, it's out of power. So, do I have any more peat? I've got more peat there, I just haven't harvested it yet. Yeah, I don't have any more peat. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is that particular energy cell, I'm going to turn down the amount of power that it draws out. Because like I said, forestry machines are kind of weird, and they will just continue to draw power no matter what. So you want to be careful with them. So if I put the output down to, say, 10, then it won't power the farm nearly as fast, but it will keep stuff working. Of course, once I get the power going back into the system, it won't matter. So now we'll cover this up, so it doesn't look completely ugly. But I still want to get access to it. So now all the seed oil is being pumped into here. Excellent. Pretty neat, huh? And stuff is still working here. Now, if I can remember where my... nope. So I had one biogas engine that I had made. It's probably back here in the house. Biogas engine, here we go. I don't need the pipes. Well, I'll need them for when I have to make my overflow. But biogas engines, like I said, they require biofuel. In this particular case, we're going to be using seed oil. They also require a heat source to get started up. So they need heat sources to warm up, and then they can pump away. So in this particular case, I will be using one lava bucket. As long as they run, they don't need any lava buckets. But if you have to stop them for some reason, then they require a lava bucket to start back up again. So I'm going to take the biogas engine, put it there, whack a piece of redstone conduit onto it. And then I have to get the seed oil back into here. Put a torch there. Nope. Excellent. So now we can go like this, slap a piece of liquid up there so that it prevents the water from coming in. And then if we like that and whack that, the seed oil will now come down here, pump into the biogas engine, which is now filling up. And then we just have to put a bucket of lava in it, and it will be powered. Can I actually... yeah, let's go like that. Yeah, I was going to say, I think I should have probably pumped it onto the bottom so that I can power the biogas engines. But, this is only the first design. So, slap this here. And now it should, yep, you can see it's warming up using some of the lava. And now it's pumping and producing fuel, or producing energy, which is going into here. And if I turn this off, hang on, pick these up. Yep, so you can now see it's now producing power at a pretty decent rate. And it will, as long as it's powered with seed oil, continue to burn, and it won't use any lava as long as I don't turn it off. So I can turn this back on, and it should, yep, it's harvesting chestnuts again. Chestnuts are being pumped into the deep storage unit, which is being pumped into the squeezers. Now the only problem is you do have to every so often come here and empty the mulch out. Mulch can be used to make fertilizer, which powers your farm. So it's all kind of an interesting system that just goes back in and on itself. How's my thing here? Yeah, unfortunately, you can't really tell how much liquid is up in the tanks without, going to check. So those are continuing. This is going well. Yep. Excellent. So we now have a somewhat self-sufficient power system. If I could figure out how to pump the mulch out of the squeezers, I wouldn't have to do anything at all except, just come down every once in a while and make sure the system's running. Eventually it'll be something where I can get more squeezers going and get more biogas engines and get more seed oil and stuff like that. So, with that, I think we're going to leave that there. It's kind of nice to finally get this up and running. In the meantime, I'm also going to be doing some more enchanting stuff by sitting by the zombie spawner and waiting for zombies to die and give me their life. There's a couple other ways I could do it too, but at this point, yeah, I think just the tool dynamism tablet, it's a lot cooler. There's a machine in Mine Factory Reloaded that you could do it, but I'm kind of going for a magic-y type stuff here. Hi, cows. And hopefully, these will eventually get repaired by the next time you see me. So, well, thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. If you could like, share, and favorite this video, it's a huge help. And, as always, have fun.